The Stanley557 situation is crazy. Good afternoon, my internet kittens and boyfriend kissers. It has come to my attention recently that there is some new drama brewing in the COD Zombies community. Now, after taking a sniff of my butt crack and watching the video, I have gathered enough information for you all, so you don't have to make an opinion by yourself. Stanley557 is a popular Call of Duty Zombies creator with over 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's a bit more than my mom's body count. He recently went on to Mr. Waffle's podcast, and in the podcast, Stanley expressed an overjoyed enthusiasm and optimistic outlook for Black Ops 6 Zombies, while still remaining cautious of some of the game's lesser features and apparent shortcomings. He had a very nuanced conversation with Mr. Waffles about the matter at hand. Now, this should set off some major silly billy alarms in your head. Stanley is defending games and praising games like Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 3, and as someone who suckled on the tit of classic zombies way back in the day, well, I just couldn't stand for this. As we all know, just like the old norm, I like normal zombies, and Stanley must not stand for that, despite being a fan who apparently loves every game. You know who else loved every game? Genghis Khan, and he's dead. Think about that for a moment. But where did this all start? Well, let's start at the beginning.
Okay, hold on. So you're telling me that you prefer Weaver to Richtofen?
Yeah, actually I do. Wow, Stanley says he likes Weaver more than Richtofen. Well, that can't be. Richtofen is the most nuanced character in fiction. You know how they say the devil shivers when a nice guy loses his cool? Well, I'm about to make the mother of all mommy milkers shriek in fear when I get my hands on this leprechaun. Richtofen is a bastion of masculinity, a beacon, and an icon of the people. When I was an orphan as a baby, it was Richtofen who took me in as one of his own, and the thought of someone replacing him makes my pee-pee shrink. This is completely unacceptable behavior as a community member, and we need to let Milo know we do not stand for this. So that's why I'm starting the hashtag #PeePeePooPoo_Doo_Caca, which you can find below. Egads, a demon has presented himself. Immediately after exploding my second testicle, Stanley continues on to state that he loves Richtofen, but would like to see the series explore a new character, like Weaver. And this is where my last shred of sanity vanished. I nearly jumped to my keyboard and wrote the most scathing comment you've ever seen. But thankfully, I was stopped by Elon Musk releasing new photos of his AI family. And that reminded me, I have 5 hours of X in the morning. And I need to conserve my energy, lest I need another soy infusion. After that, Redbeard and Mr. Waffles continue to have an over hour and 45-minute conversation where they break down the nuances of Black Ops 6, countering each other and providing pristine and balanced points to the conversation that enlightened one another by the end of the podcast. At least that's what I heard, as I didn't watch the video because I had to go record an adult diaper sponsorship. And of course, without sounding redundant, why would I learn more about the situation when it's not worth my time? Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to ride the next wave of content, as it appears Stanley557 will be making a response video to these serious allegations right now as I'm sitting in this very chair. Seriously, thank you everyone who's been supporting me, who's been cheering me on, who watched the video, and even if they didn't agree, they didn't say some of the very rude things that were said in the comments section. Thank you to everyone who has followed and shared and said the sweetest, nicest things I could ever possibly hear on the internet. It means a lot, seriously. It's what keeps me going, it's what makes doing content creation fun, and it's almost vindicating knowing that my hard work is paying off in some way, that when things go wrong, I have a community that I can count on to be there for me. And I really appreciate that. Thank you.